How's it going, everybody? I just wanted to do kind of a little status report on this, I guess you could say. Just got it the other day. Originally ordered it from Adorama on January 2nd, I believe. It was a pre-order. They were expecting it to be there by, I think, mid-February was the original expecting date. So that turned out to be not so true. Unfortunately, I went with Adorama because I've been using them for a long time. I've got plenty of stuff from them. Got an account with them. It's easy to order, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So instead of going with B&H, which I also have an account with, and anyways, went with Adorama, and they're the ones that kept changing their date. Everybody else was saying March to begin with, the end of March, but Adorama was saying February. So I was thinking, okay, well, maybe since it's Flashpoint, maybe Adorama's got a thing. The other one was Godox, of course. So I went ahead and ordered it through Adorama. Like I said, January 2nd, expecting mid-February. Then that changed to end of February. Then that changed to mid-March. Then that changed to end of March. Then that changed to mid-April. So anyways, I ended up getting it before then. Today is, I think, the 25th of March or whatever. So I ended up getting it, I believe, on the 22nd or 23rd of March. So did get it before April, but still. It took, 3 months to get something that they had pre-order, which, I mean, I don't know how pre-orders work. Especially things like this. It's a Chinese company, of course. This is a U.S. made, or U.S. copy of it, at least. So keep that in mind. So anyways, box is pretty simple. As you can see, this is the Flashpoint R2 Nano remote for Nikon. And this is, it's pretty simple little box, nothing big. Says that it does have a touchscreen control, 2.4 gigahertz wireless, compatible with LuxMaster, compact and portable, which is the main reason why I wanted it. Shows you a little bit of the features and stuff. Practical dual control, delicate and portable design, which I don't know why they would put delicate. That just makes it sound like it's not tough. So anyways, powerful wireless function, multi flash modes, various sync options, precise power adjustment. So okay, anyways, the box, like I said, pretty simple. It's just that came with the USB-C cable, so nothing big there. This is the cool little pouch that it came in. It's one of those kind of hard zipper cases. Does have a little lanyard to it, if you like lanyards, but it's got the nice little orange that tells you where the zipper's at. So you open that up, and there you have it. And I apologize, I did not clean this off. Been shooting video of it so far today. So anyways, there it is. This thing is tiny. Look at that. It's really cool. It's got that camera case type thing to it. I like that. I thought that was pretty neat, actually. So this is the old one that I've been using for quite a while. Look at the difference of that. I mean, this honking thing, and I mean, I'd hate to guess the weight. I'd say this is probably 3 or 4 times as heavy as this. So the other thing, this takes the AA batteries, and this door doesn't stay on real well. I mean, it goes on okay. A lot of people have been complaining about it. I haven't had any problems with it yet, but anyways, so this is this one, and it's pretty simple. It works pretty good. I can't complain about it. The only thing I can say is I have had I would say on an hour's worth of shooting, I'll probably get at least 3 or 4 misfires. So there's that. But again, it's got the groups A, B, C, D, and E. So it's pretty neat. You can, and I like it because it's got buttons for each of the groups instead of just having. Now the battery symbol doesn't tell you when you use rechargeable batteries. It will not tell you what the status of your battery is. But anyways, I use all mine on channel 6, and I've got plenty of the Flashpoint lights. I've got probably 9, I think, maybe something like that. Different types, different uses, all kinds of good stuff. So, anyways, I do like this. And I'll use this as a backup. I mean, there's no reason. I'm going to keep this puppy. I'm not going to get rid of it. I like it. This is the one thing I don't like about it. And it's nothing big. It's just when you put this on your hot shoe, put it on there, and you crank that over, and then, I mean, you really have to turn it on there tight to get it on there, but it won't move. But look how big that thing looks. Look at that view, overhead view. I mean, this is what you're seeing when you're taking pictures. It's huge. Take it off again, you twist that off, and there you go. Again, it works. I love it. It's worked for several years for me. I just can't complain too much. This is what I like about this one. To put this one on your camera, it's got this little button right there. And that little button, not only, let's show it on this camera, see if you can see it any better. I don't know, I think this is a better camera. So that little button, you just push it to put it on, and push it to take it off. So you literally just push it and slide it on. Now look at that. That's not coming off. That's on there. Look how tiny that looks. That looks so good. I like it. And then to turn it on, you just boom, and there it comes on. Look at that screen. It looks pretty. And there's all your flashes. You can, all your groups, I mean. So you can go there. You can open up one. You can turn the modeling lamp on. You can change modes to TTL. You can pause that device to where it's not using it. You can either adjust the exposure this way, or you can click on there and do it a little bit finer with that. It's got groups that you can go up to 264. No. The higher rate, whatever the higher rate is. This does have a rechargeable battery, so I like that. You've got a USB-C. Let me go ahead and take this off. I don't need to have it on the camera anymore. So it does have a USB-C for charging. Again, there's that button. There's your pins. Nothing on there, just R2 Nano. Nothing on there, just Flashpoint. And then here is your things. And people tell you it's like an iWatch. I don't like to say that. I think it's more like a Samsung Galaxy Watch size. So yeah. Anyways. Here is the button to just test all your strobes, make sure everything's flashing, or to strobe it or flash it so it will whenever you go down and you want to depower it so that it won't overstrike. So anyways, and then press this is the on off or menu button, so you go back to that and you can go home, go back to multi. You can change. If you see A, B, C, D, E, you can put whatever ones you want on there, but you change that to home, and then you go to here, and then again there's those. So yeah, and then you can change the whole group, or all groups. I mean, instead of just changing one, you can change all groups a little bit at a time. That one's all the way down. So when it wiggles like that, it's telling you that it is as far as it'll go. If you want to, you can still change that. There you go. And then of course modeling lamp, if you have it on, then you can change that like that. And I haven't got to the point. There we go. There we go. Now you can change it like that. So there. There's a second one. There's a D, E, and F. So you just go between them all just like that, and then go back to there. You can go to multi, which that's not what it's looking for. Home. There we go. So there's your home, and then you can see them all. I have not figured out to where I can have just the one on here at a time. I know there's a way you can do it, but I have not figured out how to do that yet. Of course, I haven't even looked at a manual. So far, I've probably taken about 50 shots with it, but I haven't even looked at a manual yet, if that tells you anything. It's just as simple as all the other Flashpoint triggers. They just work. So as long as you put it on the right group and the right channel, they work. And I have not had a problem with it so far. I haven't had a misfire with it. Of course, I haven't done a whole lot, and it's brand new, so gotta expect. Like I said, I've done maybe 100 shots or so. Battery's still completely full. I shot video with this for about 2 hours, just off and on. Just I'm doing. You'll see the video. the videos that I shot. Took a couple hours to do, just getting everything set up and ready. So this was on pretty much most of the time. Now it will go to sleep. You can set a sleep timer on it. I think I've got it for 10 minutes or something like that. You can set it for whatever you want, but then you just press the on off button and it'll come back to life. And all it does is dim it down a lot. So, and actually right now I've got this on really bright, and I shouldn't have it on so bright because on the video it was actually blowing it out on screen. So I'm gonna have to adjust that. But anyways, I like it. It's pretty cool, and it's tiny. It is so small. It's all metallic, except for the screen, of course, but it just feels good. It does say delicate on there, so I don't know that I like that delicate. I think petite or something like that would be better. It's not going to get in the way as much, especially when I'm doing macro photography, especially of bugs and leaves and stuff like that, where I need it to be small, because that thing just stuck out so far on the camera. It was really hard to work with sometimes, so keep that in mind. This saves a lot of space. This one, I think brand new when I got it, it was $69, maybe something like that, maybe less. I can't remember. I think I paid about $69 for it. People said that the screen would scratch, and it does, but you don't notice it, so no big deal there. But like I said, just the size and the weight of that thing that are just enormous. When you're shooting on a tripod, if I'm doing a shoot in a open studio or something like that, I'll put this on, put it on the tripod, put this on it. I don't care. But when I'm doing macro, when I'm doing overhead shots using a boom and stuff like that, I'd really much rather have this on there, because for one thing, it's not going to get into the light as much. It's not going to block any light or anything. It won't. It's not as heavy. So when I use my camera, I mean, you can see this is a Nikon D7500. It's not the huge pro DSLR, but it's what I like. It's what I want. I love everything about it. I don't see any reason to trade it. When this goes dead, I'll buy a mirrorless, but until then, I'm not changing it. But anyways, I've got the 2470 Sigma Art lens on here, and altogether, this is a good 4.5 pounds. So you put that on the end of a big C-stand boom to take an overhead picture. You want as little weight on there as possible. So again, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and I will say again, I really like this thing. I think it is just amazing. You see, it does have the Flashpoint insignia on the little case thing. It just looks good. It looks really good. I like it. So thank you for watching. Oh, and by the way, just in case I forgot to mention, I believe this was $89. So this was $69 3 years ago. This is $89 now. So if and you can, I think you can get these cheaper. They also have this is the MK2 or the R2 Pro 2. They also have the non-pro that are a little bit cheaper, and then they have the brick style. And the only reason I didn't like those is because you actually have to press buttons and flick between things just to get to the different groups. So I like something that's a little bit quicker, because if I'm trying to get something done, generally I'm in an odd position, and it's gonna hurt the longer I'm there. I'm getting old. So again, I like to be able to quickly get to the menu that I need to get to and do what I need to do. This one has it. This one's a little bit quicker than this one, but I think this one's going to be a little bit more dependable, just because it's newer technology, and just because of the history I've had with this one. And the size and weight of it, it's just amazing. So, and it looks good too. I think you can see it a whole lot better than you can this one. I don't know if you noticed that, but I mean, when you hit the light, you can see pretty good, but this light does not stay on for very long, and it doesn't allow you to keep it on for very much longer. So there's that, but it works, like I said, so I'm not going to complain too much. This one does have the focusing light right there, just in case you do need that. This one does not have that. The Nano, the R2 Nano, does not have it. So, but it does have TTL. It does have high-speed sync, all that kind of good stuff. So keep it in mind. Good luck, and let me know if you have any comments or questions, please. And see you guys later. Take it easy. Bye.